remember that. Nobody ever chased me. Nobody ever shot at me. Nobody ever did nothing to the G, nigga. You can never say you did nothing. Only thing that happened to Chef G is Chef G got cut. Where he got cut at? In court. Why? Because you can't bring no job in court.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. And today, we're going to go straight to Brooklyn, and I'm going to give you the truth about Chef G. Now, shouts out to Chef G. Him and Sleepy Hollow out here doing their thing. Buzzing right now, and I'm hearing them all over the radio. I want to especially salute them on that because if y'all don't know already, they don't really got no big machine behind them. They just did the partnership in August with RCA Records. But to be honest, a lot of that success came from the groundwork that they put in. Alright? So to see them out here reaping the benefits of their rewards, honestly, it's a dope thing and it's motivating. And not only that, especially for the youth. So I'm going to say without further ado, we're going to get straight into it. Let's go. Michael Williams, aka Chef G, with the G being short for gangster, was born on September 23rd, 1998. He's currently 22 years old, and although a lot of people think he's from UK, he's actually from Flatbush, part of Brooklyn. Now, if you know anything about Flatbush, you know that's like a melting pot for Caribbeans, and that'll explain his Haitian and Trinidadian background. With his mother being from Trinidad and actually born in Trinidad, his father is of Haitian descent but was born in the United States. What I found out to be a good thing as well, Chef don't have the typical rapper story where he grew up without both parents and his father was never around or being a deadbeat. He actually grew up in a two-parent household and says his father was very much around. Alright, I find that dope because you don't hear that too often, and also for some reason some artists actually leave that out because they feel that it makes them look weak or it ain't tough enough. I don't know. Now, having both parents don't necessarily mean that he didn't grow up rough. In the interview, Chef G goes on to say that him and his family grew up in a one-bedroom apartment. He dropped out of 12th grade and earned his first arrest at the age of 16. Although the most time he ever done was 3 to 4 months on Rikers Island and then bailing out, he was also once charged with gun possession and sentenced to 5 years probation at the age of 18 because he was just a minor back in 2016. And it was due to an incident that occurred in Brooklyn at King's Plaza Mall. Now, this was before the music and everything popped off for him, so obviously he been in the streets young. Now, with that being said, Chef, before he would even be doing music, would get into fights all the time, and some of them being recorded as well. The most notable one that a lot of us know him for, including myself, is a fight he got into at court and then went on live expressing how his ops couldn't even handle him, and it was about 3 or 4, 6, something like that, of them against just him. Now, before we knew Pop Smoke for having one of the deepest voices we ever heard on records, there was Chef G. A mixture between his deep voice and hairstyle got him mistaken a lot for being a UK drill artist. In the Vlad interview he did back in September 22nd, 2018, which has garnered over 4 million views, he stated that a lot of people thought he was actually from the UK, but at the same time he described that it as helping his career gain more traction and also got him features with a few UK drill artists early on in his career. Now, most of us knew him for the crazy hairstyle or like that 2 ponytail thing he used to have, I don't know, but that was like his style, that was like his gimmick, until one altercation forced him to cut all his hair off. In the interview with This Is 50, he explained how he was in front of the probation building in Brooklyn and got into a scuffle, and somewhere in the midst of all that, he was cut in the back of his head. He didn't even realize he was cut until after it finished and he seen blood drip down to his neck. Since then, he sported waves and now has a small fro and don't seem like he has any desire on the braids anymore. Now, as most of us know, Chef befriended guys such as Pop Smoke, Fabio Foreign, Corey Finesse, and On Point like OP. But he don't claim Wu nor Cho. He's affiliated with the Crips and lets it be known wherever he can. Now, despite the drill music he creates and being known as the godfather of drill, his family often plays soca music in his household growing up. But that also didn't stop him for having likings for the artists such as 50 Cent, Eminem, Lil Durk, Chief Keef, Lil Bibby, and G Herbo. They were all inspirations to Chef G when it came to him doing his music. When it comes to Brooklyn and the drill scene, I think we could all say that Chef was definitely one of the guys who was there since the beginning of the drill scene in Brooklyn. Before a lot of Brooklyn drill rappers we know today came up out of nowhere, there was Chef G. Now his story is just like every other rapper first starting out. how they explained they never took rap serious and kind of just did it. Back in 2017, he would go to the studio and make a song joking around. He then sent it to all his friends afterwards, and after hearing that he should take it more serious over and over, that's just what he did. Now, that's when the drill style music will begin for him. A lot of people think No Suburbans is what put him on the map. For y'all that don't know, No Suburbans is one of his most recognized songs, known for his gritty drill style format and allegedly dissing his ops. The video on YouTube currently has 8.6 million views, and even though we hear him dissing guys such as 22Gs and the Blickies, he actually denies it being anything about them. Now, the song started buzzing crazy all over New York, forcing every other artist who was in the drill scene to do their own freestyle to the beat at the time. Then he later on did an official remix with Corey Finesse, another Crip-affiliated Brooklyn artist. Now, with all the success of that song, what a lot of people don't know is No Suburban wasn't the first song that actually gave Chef G any type of clout, nor was it his first song, period. Now, back in 2017, he also released a video called For Them Racks, which featured Sleepy Hollow, Trouble, Loso, and John 9 that was uploaded April 19th, 2017, and that's what pretty much put him on the map. Now, the video is currently at 1.1 million views. After following up with No Suburbans, he haven't looked back since, releasing tracks such as Panic, Mood, Tonight, and mixtapes that have continued to buzz throughout the streets. Now, Chef tells us that his music and making music made him wiser, seeing how the money could come in and keep him out of trouble made him focus even more on the music, and then he started to see it pay off. Now, as of August of this year, his label Winner Circle, which is owned by Jeremy Germ Soto and Carol White George, and the members included himself, Sleepy Hollow, Eli Frost, and the producer Great John, who definitely gave them a whole different sound and evolved them from the drill scene. Now, they just inked a partnership deal with RCA Records. For those that don't know, RCA falls under Sony Music Entertainment. So that was a big move coming from where these guys come from, and to do it how they did it on their own. Solid. Now, I want to say a lot of that success stems from the tape Unlucky Lucky Kid that debuted in 2019, which featured 12 tracks and 7 of them having Sleepy Hollow alongside of them. I think right now they're one of the dopest duos in New York and hold it down when it comes to the drill scene. Not only because they're a success, but the music they've been putting out doesn't sound like the typical music coming out of Brooklyn right now. They've got away from the whole drill sound, and Great John has made it his business to provide them with fire, catchy beats that knock. I'm not even gonna lie, Great John got some fire right now. He got some fire. For y'all that know who Great John is and hear Chef G music, y'all know boy got some fire. Now, if y'all been in tune with my videos, y'all know I speak a lot about evolving, and this is a great example of it. I feel even though the drill scene gave Chef his name, it wasn't until he switched the sound up where he became more of a household name and began hearing him on the radio more. Now, this is why I stress to a lot of my guys that is nothing wrong with doing something different and trying new things. Alright? As y'all can see, it worked for Chef G and Sleepy Hollow. They changed their music up, they changed their sound up. They didn't forget the drill, but at the end of the day, they said, yo, hold on, we gotta breathe. We got to move on. We got to do other records that's going to put us to the top, that people are going to feel us for. And that's what got them the radio airplay, and that's what got people really knowing their name. Now, currently, Chef G has over 550,000 followers on Instagram and over 190,000 subscribers on YouTube, as well as over 100 million views. Also, congrats go out to him and his lady, Kayla Lauren, because they're expecting a daughter on the way very soon. Now, that's dope. Once again, I see nothing but good things lined up in the future for him and Sleepy Hollow. They seem like they're investing the money into their craft because the videos are looking extra crisp, and so is the new jewelry that you see in the videos that these boys are rocking. Now, why not treat yourself after all the hard work that you put in? I hope you continue to stay focused, and I'll be doing the 4 lessons we could learn from segment on these two, because there's a lot you can learn from these guys. They come from the same environment, only difference is they put in the work and didn't quit. Let that be a lesson to everybody on the come up. Now that about wraps it up for this one, y'all. If this video was helpful in any way, hit that like button. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you're notified every time I drop new content. Also, remember, we finally hit 300 subscribers. I already hit the 300 subscriber up, so he can get his $50. He ain't hit me back yet, so let's see. I might do another contest on the road to 400 subscribers. Let's see how that work out, right? Now, as y'all know, y'all gonna keep watching, and as long as y'all keep watching, I'm gonna keep dropping. I'm out.